Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome my friends from around the world. And if you're still joining, please type in the country that the town, the country, the city. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that chose this today. And the gift for each and every one of you is the fact that you have chosen. This is not just you choosing it, but you also have your space that co-contributes to everything that you are creating in your life. Good, bad, ugly, all of it. Okay, my beautiful friends from Sweden, Israel, Istanbul, Portsmouth, UK, beautiful. Hello, Leslie, Helen, Tal, Seda, okay. Storm, West Java, Indonesia, San Diego, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to have you acknowledge that there is one thing that over the years working with people and spaces is people wonder, what's the mystery? Well, there's no mystery, okay? And there's no secret. There's no mystery. Our spaces are present with us. And so my target today is, I'm obviously to welcome you, and not only welcome you, but I'm inviting the energy of your space, your country. That's why I'm asking for all these beautiful, continue to do that. South Africa, yay! Thank you, Rose, for joining us, and Florence from Canada. So when we start to contribute the names of our countries, be aware of the energy that pops up in your body. And when you're aware of the energy that pops up in your body, it's a vibration. It's a vibration of what you are aware of. And perhaps it's an experience that you had in a country. Perhaps it's someone that you loved or still love that is in a country. And so just, it's interesting how we have looked at different parts of the world as initially being separate. And separation was created by the human, as in borders, as in passports, as in different laws, different governments. And so there's this separation that is being created from caveman days. And initially, it was all about survival. It was procreation and survival. And so what I've found with what's been going on in the world is that there's this incredible amount of love and kindness and caring that is showing up in the world beyond what any of us anticipated. And the beauty, sort of the most incredible, beautiful energy that's showing up is that we all come from love. We all come from love. We were born with that in us. Fear, hate, anger, those are things that we're taught. It's not something that was born with us. The kindness, the caring, this beautiful, loving energy that we have within us is what I'm going to invite you to turn up today. And from that space, miracles, you can call them miracles. Magic, you can call it magic. But instead of going outside for the answers, for what you believe is wrong in your life or a problem in your life, I'm going to ask you to go from within your home being your body, and then the home of your space. So before we get going on the meditation, it's something that I'm just gonna, it popped into my mind like 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was reminding myself of my earliest memories were age 3. And how everything was provided for me. Not everybody in the world is in that situation, but I was a happy little 3-year-old, and I was surrounded by love. So children, as children, when they're born into this world, it is an essence that is so magical. And if you look at, in the midst of what's been going on in Beirut, my beautiful friends in Beirut, what's been going on around the world with this pandemic, for all of my friends that have been affected, that have at some point found this almost to the point of, how do I go on? Deep depression, anxiety. There has been all of these different energies, and I've had people reach out and say, Lisa, what will this do for me today? And it is a choice. It is a choice for you to step forward into that energy of love. Love prevails. Love is the one energy that each one of us, there might be 1,000 different ways to describe love: the love of a dog, the love of a flower, the love of artwork, the love of maybe jewelry, clothing, could be the love of another individual, a child, a newborn baby. There's all this beautiful energy around love. And so I'm going to invite you to turn up the energy of love like a dial. So you woke up this morning, or it's maybe at the end of your day. It could be in the middle of the night for some of you. And there's all this stuff that you've been like dealing with, that you've had thrown at you. You might be in Beirut with windows that have been blown out if you were up close to the blast site. You might be huddled around a computer with friends. But the one thing I know that we have around the world at this incredible time is the energy of love. And Mother Earth is showing us, she's shaken everybody up to the core, that we are all in this together. This is not a what's in it for me. That's not going to contribute. That's a short-lived energy. When you come from the space of love and contribution and gratitude, and you reach out, when you reach out, my heart is full. It's full, and it keeps going and expanding. So I invite you to come from the space of love today. Our spaces are listening. And so from this beautiful energy, from this space of love, and for any of my friends that are holding on to pain, that are diagnosing themselves or believing in a diagnosis, or believe that they are depressed, that their end of their life is here, I'm going to tell you that your life is starting today in this moment. And it is greater. Oh, it is greater than you can ever imagine. So, my friends, I'm inviting you to find a beautiful, comfortable spot anywhere in your home. It could be on the floor. You could lie down on the floor on a yoga mat. Get as close to the earth as possible. And if you can, go barefoot. I love when my feet are barefoot right now on the floor. It means that I am close to Mother Earth, okay? And smile. Okay. Have a little sip of water, my translators. Give them a moment. Breathe. And the beauty of breath is it actually grounds you. And there's something that I've done over the years with my clients and students is if you are tapping here on the thymus, okay, you tap here, tap here, tap here, tap here. So go back and forth about 3 or 4 times. And you're going to go, what the heck is Lisa doing? It's actually getting you out of your head and into your body so that you're grounding your body with the earth. And she contributes to us every day. So I'll let you do this 3 or 4 times, the tapping. Yeah. Okay. Now, connect with your beautiful heart, your heart space. You can put your hand on your heart. This heart within your body is the heart of your body's home. When was the last time you spoke to her or him? Hello, beautiful heart. I'm so grateful for you, for without you, I would not be here. I'm inviting for you. With each breath that I take, from now going forward, that my heart continues to expand and grow with the energy of love. Love for my fellow human beings, my friends, for the people around the world. Towards the people that I've been angry at in the past, I'm flowing loving energy towards them. And you smile. For whatever is going on in all parts of the world, the countries, when you watch the news, flow love. And breathe. And every time you go out of your home into the streets, into the stores, out in Mother Nature, love to the people that are requiring it. Smile, even if you're wearing a mask, because your eyes smile. The cells of your body smile. Animals perceive the energy. Children perceive that energy. So smile. We are all children within inside these adult bodies. So if you're talking to that child from many years ago, what is the world that you dreamt of as a child? What is the world that you dreamt of and imagined? This magical space of being an adult. What was that? What was that you wondered? And fast forward today, some of you are children here, and some of you are adults at different points in your life. And here you are. Perhaps it wasn't what you imagined. Perhaps it was greater. Perhaps it wasn't what you believed it was going to be. And instead of judging it, I'm going to invite you to flow love to all the experiences, all the adventures, all the ups and downs, that this is now coming from a space of possibility. Whether you've been in your physical space of your home, whether you've been in it for 6 months, a year, 10 years, 20 years, acknowledge that this space that you are in is willing to contribute to you, is willing to be present with you. And so when you are flowing love out to your friends, the strangers you meet, make sure that your space is also aware of the love that continues to grow from your heart and going out to the walls, to the ceiling, to the floor, to the furniture, to the artwork, to all the carpets and different types of flooring and the magical appliances that contribute to your life. Flow love. From the space of love and possibility, you're inviting in a future that you can imagine, a future that you are sure of, and start putting out into the future more love, more kindness, more caring, and whatever else is on that list that's been going on for you. The more that we can focus on the possibilities and all of us not having borders, not having walls between us, but opening up our hearts, all of a sudden you're going to find that there's a contribution in all areas of your life. There's a contribution to your space. There are people that are stepping up and assisting complete strangers in Beirut. There's more love and kindness and caring from those hospital and first line workers around the world with the pandemic. People aren't looking at what's in it for me. It's let's work together. Let's come from that space. So breathe. You, my friend, have this incredible, incredible energy within you that if you really tapped into your energy, you could light up a whole city for a year with the energy that you have in every single molecule of your body. You add the molecules of your space and you could light up each of your countries for a year with the energy within your body. This is not the time to play small. This is the time for you to make the demand from your home, from your space, to know and be sure that you are part of the solution. You're part of this loving, kind, caring, beautiful planet that we call home. Mother Earth is showing us every day there is more wildlife that's coming out. They're happier. And we're learning to enjoy our homes. We're learning to enjoy our cities. We're enjoying our countries. And we're spending time with our neighbors that perhaps you've never met. This, my friends, is the silver lining. This is what brings us together, this connection. So right now, with your feet on the ground, bare feet, I'm going to invite you to pull the energy deep from within Mother Earth through the core, up your legs and through the core of your body, and let it percolate within your body. And smile. And with each breath that you bring in, you're pulling in more of Mother Earth's grounding energy. She so wants to contribute to you. And with each exhale, you're letting go of any pain, anxiety, stress, depression, unease within your body. You're letting go of anger. You're letting go of hate. You're letting go of judgment. Judgment for yourself. Judgment for your body. Judgment for your space. Judgment for your country. Judgment of this planet. Everywhere that you have felt that you needed to be somewhere else rather than where you are right now, let that go. Everywhere that you have listened to other people's stories that they've regurgitated and played over and over and over and over again, let it go. And every time you pull in your breath, ask the universe to co-create with you and only invite people into your life who are truly ready to step forward into the space of knowing that we are all creators of what goes on in our lives, what has occurred in our lives, and be grateful for every experience. All experiences. When you can receive and accept that, your heart will continue to expand and grow with the love. Your space will continue to expand and grow with love. And as you let go of all this old baggage that you've been holding on to because you felt that you had to be the keeper of baggage and judgment and anger and frustration and hate and unease within your body and anything else that pops into your mind, let it go. Our bodies are meant to be in this space of love. Our spaces are happy to contribute to this space of love. Whether you're in a tent, whether you're in a trailer, whether you're in a car, a van, a house, a castle, an apartment, a condo, a townhouse, whatever the label is, the universe is contributing to you. always. It's time, my friends, for you to contribute your loving heart and ask for the energy to grow within your body, to grow within your space, so that anytime someone walks through the door of your home, they perceive and receive the energy of love. And breathe. And smile. Your beautiful bodies love it when you smile. They love it when you laugh. They love it when you giggle. Your bodies love it when you move. Dance within your space today. As you dance through your space today, you will find that you are lifting up the vibration, just like a dial on your space, and you keep asking for more and more and more and more and more and more. The gift of adding this beautiful energy of love and gratitude to your space, it is going to squeeze out all of that yucky energy. And you invite your space to co-create with you and say, hey, my beautiful space. Anytime there's some negative energy, anytime there's yucky energy that weighs me down, that adds this heaviness to the space, will you please wash it away before it enters my space? It's as though the people, when they walk into your space, are going through a car wash and everything is getting washed away, so that when they walk into your space, they go, oh, I feel wonderful. I feel great. I love your space. I don't know what it is, but every time I come here, I feel amazing. Be that energy of possibility. So have a conversation with your space right now. And I'm going to invite you to turn your hands out towards your walls and say, hello, my beautiful space. Whether it's your home or a home that you're in, or maybe you're in a hotel, maybe you're on an airplane, in a car, wherever you are, put your hands out to the space and just say, hello, beautiful space. I'm so grateful for you today and every day. I'm grateful for what you contribute to my life. I'm so grateful for what you contribute to my friends, my family, and the people that walk through the door. I am grateful that everyone that walks into this space knows that they are loved, that there is this energy of everybody's body being healed. There is no unease, there is no anger, there's no hate, there is no frustration. In fact, anytime any of those energies come up, I'm aware that I might look at them, but I'm not going to buy into them anymore. I'm aware that as anything does come up, that I'll just ask the question of, how can this contribute to where I am going with my life now? You, my friends, are the choosers. Choose the energy of what you're desiring to bring into your space. Choose the energy of what you desire to invite into your body. That is your first home. Without your body, you will not be here. So take care of that beautiful body. Thank her or him. Be aware of all the times you've judged your body. Let it go. It's not kind. Smile as you're flowing this loving energy to your space and having this conversation. So my beautiful space, anytime something comes into my awareness around something that just feels yucky and doesn't feel right, let me just be aware of it, but let it go. Let it wash over me, just like as though I was going through a car wash. And would you, my beautiful space, be the invitation for inviting so much more into my life, more abundance, abundance not only for my body, abundance for my life in all areas, with friends, with relationships, with my business, with my health, with my bank account. It's all a beautiful contribution. I choose to thrive in this beautiful space I call my home. In fact, I choose to thrive in every single space. So my beautiful space, this beautiful space, it's like a little mini cloud that I take with me as I walk into all the other spaces and places in the world. Come with me, this beautiful energy, so that as I am walking, I'm also contributing to all these other spaces around the world. There's no barriers, there's no walls. And in fact, from my heart, I am flowing this energy from my home to yours and yours to mine. Beautiful space. This great space of energy that we all have. We don't need to have a translator with energy. We just need to know that this magical energy is working with us. No more resistance. We are working together, all of the spaces in the world. And when you're having this conversation with your space, imagine all the spaces that you have not yet walked into or traveled to as being part of this collective, beautiful, magical, healing energy. And smile. Be aware as you have your energy has been growing and your heart has been expanding, that your body, it's like the molecules within your body are jumping up and down and having little happy dances. This vibration that you've turned up within your space and all the other spaces in the world. Oh, bliss. And as you're smiling, your space is smiling. Oh, it loves you. Love your space. Every part of your space, the crack in the wall, the mold, the water that's leaked in, the funky window that just doesn't close correctly, this creaky door, the creaky floors. the paint that's peeling, the crack in the window, the appliance that works sometimes. Love it all. Every part of it. Every time you look at something that isn't perfect, put your hand there and say, I'm so grateful for you. Because your space is talking to you. Your space reflects what's going on in your life. And right now, my friends, your life is getting better and better and better and better. And I know, as you say, my life is getting better and better and better. And things are showing up for me easily. And I choose to come from this space of love and kindness and abundance and contribution and co-creation. Oh my goodness, my beautiful space that is willing to contribute to me and contribute to everyone else. Wow. When we join together, what can we possibly create? My friends, I'm going to invite you to take 3 deep breaths. And let it out. And you can gently open your eyes. Wow. So, there is so much that we can talk about. And for those of you that have known me over the years, I love to chat about spaces. And you are so welcome. Thank you for joining us here today. The one thing that I wanted to let you know is that this is something that started in March and it is carried on. And before you leave, please do not leave, because I have some things I'm going to share with you. So we have 15 minutes still. And there's some things that I'm going to share with you that are going to add to your space. And if you have a pen and paper, cool. If you don't, go get one. Or make notes on your iPhone if you like to do that. Rocio Salgado. I hope I said that right. Rocio. So the cool thing is as you are with your space, and you're always with your space, by the way, even when you're traveling, your space goes with you. In fact, not only this space, but all the spaces that you've ever been in from this lifetime and any other lifetime. Kind of cool, huh? So, and all those spaces contribute to your life today. And so there is a lot that I can share with you with regard to how you can create your life going forward. It doesn't matter what age you are. It truly doesn't. I have people in my world that are in their 90s that are so excited about the future. Hello. I know of a woman who's 103. She knows her iPad inside and out. She rocks. She exercises every day. Her attitude is, I get up and I do my morning exercises every day. So hello. Don't tell me you're too old. So a couple of things. If you have your pen and paper, next Heal the World with Our Spaces is September 24th, October 22nd. Maybe one of my translators can type this in here. That would be lovely, or someone. So September 24th, October 22nd, November 26th, and December 17th. Those are the next dates for this. As you know, the preparation that I have for this is coming from my heart, and it's also tapping into what's going on in the world. And our beautiful planet breathes, and our spaces breathe. And the gift of our spaces is that they are so happy to contribute to us. So please don't, for any of you that believe that everything is solid, they're not. There's different levels of solid, but even solid things, and you've seen this with within Beirut, the cracks in the foundation, things just, there is nothing solid on this earth. Everything moves. And knowing that things move and shift and change, wow, that's magical. And so knowing that you can shift and change, and sometimes things become this immediate shift, immediate change. And at the time, it seems horrendous and horrible, and lives have been lost. I am not diminishing that in any way. I want you to know that there is this silver lining around the world, and our spaces, even those that have lost, or they believe they've lost everything, out of what looks like the worst situation in your life, you will come out of this greater, and there will be so much magic for you. And it's not about the things, it's about you knowing that you can create. No matter what age you are, you can create going forward. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in the same spot, in the same place, in the same country, in the same city. People have been doing this for thousands of years, picking up and moving. If you look at a nomad, they pick up their home and they move. They follow the weather. Thousands and thousands and thousands and billions of years ago, animals and people moved based on weather. So somewhere in this world, we force ourselves to stay in a specific place, and we plant our homes and say, this is where we're going to be. And then we have hurricanes and typhoons and all these things that are going on. And somehow we seem to have lost that connection with, well, wait a minute, Mother Earth in the past, she hasn't changed. In fact, she's continuously moving, shifting, breathing. And it's us dum-dums, us people here, that go, I'm going to put my home here. I know that it's on a fault line, and that one day there could be an earthquake. Well, villages and years ago, people, the shamans, the geomancers, the elders of their group would say, yeah, no, we're not going to put our village on a floodplain. In fact, we're going to raise our village and we're going to place it on higher land. And we're going to be here for the next 6 months. And then we're going to pick up and we're going to move and we're going to go over here, because this will flood at some point. We don't know if it's going to go all the way to the height of the village or not. So my beautiful friends, be aware. Start to connect with your energy of the earth and educate yourself. What's gone on here historically in the past? yes, she's moved. Mother Earth, I call her a she. She's moved and changed and shifted. And so what's shifted? What's moved? There's plates within the interior of our planet that have shifted and moved. We've watched our glaciers go back in Canada that have shifted back, that the ice in the northern part of the world is melting. She's moving, she's talking. This is not old news. This has been going on for thousands of years. We're just learning more or educating ourselves more. So my gift to you, my friends, is today, get your pen and paper out and start to really read into what's going on within your community, within your area, where your home is right now. Educate yourself from a space of curiosity. It's not from a space of, oh my God, did you know that this happened? Don't go down that road. We're not playing with drama. We're shifting and educating and being aware. There's a difference from being aware to the energy of going into, oh my God. Beautiful, Linda. November 26th is Thanksgiving Day. Do you know what? How cool is that? I think it's really kind of cool, Thanksgiving. It's not necessarily Thanksgiving in every part of the world. So it's 1 hour of a whole day. Kind of cool to be grateful for your space that you're in. And for those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, what a beautiful way to begin your day, or be a part of your day, or include your family into the day. What a gift for families and friends to want to be a part of, knowing and being aware of spaces. And I can tell you, the younger generation, the more that you can gift them the energy of being aware of their space, it's life-changing for them. And they're so much faster, way faster. So yeah, cool. I'm just going to look. If you have any questions, this is your time to put them in the chat. I'm renting a house for 8 years. My body is so ready for a new space, new house with this meditation. Yeah, so cool. If you are aware that it's time to shift or move, you can actually include this space that you're in now and say, hey, without putting a timeline in. If you're not in a panic or a timeline, then just literally with that pen and paper that I suggested, you can write out everything that you, first of all, love and have gratitude for your space. So that's number one. And you could, I've seen people go up to 300. And I mean, you could be grateful for the doors working. You could be grateful for the water flowing. You could be grateful for the electricity. You could be grateful for the view, the garden, the trees, the neighborhood, the birds outside. You could be grateful for the stairs that lead up to a specific room. You could be grateful for the table within the space that supports your family for Thanksgiving. You could be grateful for the balcony that allows you to grow. I know that Andrea was growing plants on her balcony in Vienna with her children. I mean, you could be grateful for the fresh air that your space brings in when you open the windows. You could be grateful for that you do have windows. You could be grateful for more than one door. Maybe you have 3 or 4 doors so that you have choice. Doorways lead to choice and possibilities. Ooh, kind of cool. So go and spend some time connecting with your space. Oh my gosh, you have this gratitude and love letter to your space. It's like, it's such a gift. Now, if any of you would grateful for the bed, right? Cool. Yeah. So any of you that, have a bed or a mattress. I had a client, he was living on the floor on a mattress, and he never imagined that he would ever get off of the floor and have an actual bed. And it was like, well, okay. So if you've already concluded that that's your life or lot in life, well, okay, that's what you're going to create. So orange tree, right? Right. Okay. So connect with your space, right? Write up your list, your top 300 things. Go for it. Literally walk around with a pad of paper and write it down. And you're going to be amazed, and keep it by your bed and look at it. Stop judging your space. Stop it. Just stop it. And then write a love letter. Hello, beautiful space. If any of you ever tune into my radio show on Inspired Choices Network, plug. I've been on the air for 6 years. You can always call in there if you ever want a quick session on air. You've got to be willing. You've got to be willing to step out of your sort of behind closed doors and ask the questions, because oh my gosh, there's so much material over 6 years, over 200 and I think 80 something shows. So it's always about spaces. It's about how we can connect with our spaces and create the life I know you can create. This is not some sort of like, woo, this is literally connecting with your space and you willing to get rid of all the stuff that you believe you've been labeled with or you've judged yourself about. None of that. We deep dive in and let's go for it. There is just one other thing I was going to share with you is I'm very excited. I've created a new class, how to create more money from your home office. I know you're going to go, what? Yeah, I truly believe money is not evil, guys. Money can be utilized in a way that can be gifted, that can be created, that can be in a way that you can utilize it in order to contribute to a greater life, to a greater world. And so many of my friends have found themselves laid off, have found themselves in between jobs, perhaps have had a corporate job for 20 plus years where they've gotten in their car, driven downtown, and parked in their parking spot, gone into their office, and had a team of employees working with them. And all of a sudden, it's gone. And they're at home and they're going, now what do I do? They had a boss, they had someone telling them what to do, they had a direction, they were working towards retirement, they had, whatever. And all of a sudden, the rug's being pulled out from under them. And literally they're sitting at home and they're sort of talking to their wife, and the wife is talking to the husband, and they're like, hi, who are you? What are we going to create in our space? So that's where this came from. So I love, Rose, yes, the space that you are in. Yes, your space heals, your space contributes, your space is abundant. It comes from you. You are the common denominator in every single space in your life. And if you keep saying, oh, this always happens, the universe has got big ears, and the universe is going to say, huh, you say it always happens? Guess what? I'm going to give more of to you, more of the same old stuff. And yeah, you can change what comes out of your mouth, what comes out of your molecules, and you can change the energy within your space like that. So today, my friends, you changed it with this meditation coming from your heart space, coming from that loving, beautiful gratitude. You, my friends, changed it. And to be here live from around the world with everything that's been going on, you found the time to acknowledge your space. You found the time to acknowledge what you're willing to shift and change. And so on that piece of paper, write a letter to your future self. So you've made a list of gratitude for your space. You've written a love letter to your space. The third and incredibly most powerful thing that you can do is write a letter to your future space. Cool. And future self. Yeah. And when I talk about future self and future space, it's coming from the space of all your five senses. So the taste, the smell, the visual, the sound, and the touch. Five senses. So what does your space feel like? Is it cool? Is it hot? What is it? What is it? Is the flooring, is it carpet? Is it tile? Do I have big windows, small windows? What is the sensation that comes up with my body? What do I hear outside? Do I hear birds? Do I hear cars? Do I hear silence? What do I see? Do I see mountains? Do I see lakes? Do I see a beautiful farm field? Do I see a stream? Do I see flowers? What are the smells that I smell? Is there a fragrance? Maybe you're in the middle of Costa Rica, close to a plantation of coffee. If you love the smell of coffee, is that something? Maybe you look over a field of grapes that are being grown for wine. Cool. Maybe you look up into a mountain and you see snow. What do you see? What do you hear? What does it taste like? Do you taste salt air? What is the taste? So if you play with that, the letter to your future self and your future space, oh my gosh. And the final gift, so there's actually, okay, call this the bonus. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. Do you want to know? Renske, okay. Yes, please. Only one person wants to know? I don't know if I'm going to tell you. Oh, come on, Andrea. Oh, Veda. Okay, cool. Well, if you're not going to let me know, okay, Julia, I love it. Okay. Okay, cool. Storm, Raina, yes, yes. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. So you've done all those things. This is what I call the icing on the cake. And every time, my friends, every single time I've done this, I'm going to say it, holy shit. It's amazing what shows up in my life. Thank you. So get a piece of Bristol board, like cardboard paper, heavier stock paper for my translators. Hopefully that translates. Sit down, take a day, take an hour, take a day. I took literally, this is last month, I sat down and I gifted myself, because I'm such a visual person, I gifted myself about 2 days. I enjoyed the process. I have a lot of design magazines, but I got out business magazines, design magazines, magazines that I've bought over the years that just had really interesting articles in them. And I sat and every time I looked in that magazine and there was a word or an image that lit my body up. I ripped it out and said, okay, this is going to go on this board. You can call it a vision board. You can call it whatever. It's another way of communicating with your space, your future space and your future self. And so I put these images and words down on this paper. And every time I've done it, I've had little ones, I've had letters to myself, and every single time, never have I ever failed doing this. It's as sure as you choosing to be here today. As soon as you have that self-assured, I know I'm here and I'm ready for whatever this is going forward, you put it in front of you and it goes into this subconscious mind. It's like little snapshot, little photographs. And as you look at this board that you've created with images and words, and it's going to go in there, and at some point things are going to start to pop. And literally I put it up, and within that day something came into my life, and I'm like, well, hello, thank you, universe. That's how quickly our universe is ready to work with us. Our spaces are so ready to work with us. So my friends, enjoy the process, enjoy this. Between now and the next time we meet, yes, magazines, word, pictures, letters, yes, do it. With me, it's about taking action. It's not sitting here. I'm not going to tell you this is how you're going to do create your life. I'm going to say, if you choose to follow these things, your life will shift and change beyond. Guaranteed, without a shadow of a doubt. But you got to choose. This isn't for the faint of heart. This is for you, not lying in bed, eating, I don't know, bonbons and watching Netflix for 20 days in a row and saying I'm depressed and I'm unhappy and, blah, blah, blah. None of that. There's no whining. There's no whinging. This is you stepping forward and taking action. And your space is ready and your future space is ready. And it might be more than one space, just so you know. It could be a multitude of spaces that is ready to work with you. The universe is waiting for you. Your space is waiting for you, my friends. I'm so excited. And if you haven't joined my Creating Conscious Spaces Facebook, it's a private group, or my Infinite Energies page, go ahead and do that. If you like this and you want more, there's more that's going up on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to that too. Those are all my plugs. But I do this out of my heart. The more value I can give to you, the more that I can share with you in your space, the happier you're going to be. And guess what? The happier this beautiful planet of ours is going to be. The happier we're all going to be. So let's share the love. Let's have fun. Our spaces are meant to be played in. Come on, guys, have fun. No matter what. And to my beautiful friends in Beirut, what magic can you create now with all these beautiful spaces? Yeah. Okay. I love you all. I'm sending you all. This is something I love to end. And I begin my day and end my day with an energetic hug to my body and to the space of my home. And I'm sending this out to each and every one of you. I'm grateful. So Rose, thank you. Rishka, Rocio, Sida, Tal, my beautiful translators. Thank you to all my beautiful translators that are here live today. You are rock stars. Again, they're doing that from the kindness from their hearts. Wow. Lillian, Andrea, Julia, Junko, Aesa, Lordina, Anna, beautiful Anna. Take care of your beautiful body. Gosh, if I've forgotten someone, I apologize. Sonia, Jolia, Ali, Joan, Heather, thank you. Juanita, beautiful. Vida, thank you, everyone. Alexandra, yeah. You are all magic and you are all incredible, and I am so excited. So stay tuned for more. Your recordings, for those of you, and play with other languages, by the way. Listen to them. They're really cool. So you'll get those in the next couple of days. Brazil, oh yeah. Gorgeous. I love Brazil. Gotta go visit Brazil again. I had so much fun there. Okay, everyone, I'm going to honor your time and honor the translator's time, and wherever you are in the world, I'm sending you all, again, a big hug, big hugs. And yes, on your phone. Salwa, yes, Henny. Okay, everyone, take care. We'll see you soon.